What's something you want to bring to the conversation? You had a couple of things you wanted to talk about.
What's everyone's obsession with body count? You know how many guys online want to know body count? What's your body count?
So is it guys' obsession and girls, or just guys' obsession?
No girls care, honestly. I don't think we care. Or we just don't ask because we don't want to know. I don't want to know how many people you fucked before me. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
But men...
Yeah, I'm all right. We go ahead and get into it off the rip. So females don't care because it simply never mattered in society. Like for men, you know, if he got it like that, you know he's dealt with probably a good number of women in his life. Also, usually they want a man with experience. They don't want a man that's a virgin. They don't want a man that, you know, lacks sexual knowledge. They want somebody with experience. So throughout history, women have never cared about a man's body count. I mean, you know how many women would date and marry Drake if they had the opportunity, knowing he done hit thousands of women. Same with Chris Brown, Tupac, almost any famous man that you can probably think of. There's not a shortage of women with them, and that's with them knowing, like they can smash their homegirl and they'll still try to get with the famous man. So women have never had a problem with that throughout history ever.
In my head, I'm the only one you've ever slept with.
You're just magically really good at sex.
Yeah.
Just magically.
Wow. It's like she was born.
Yeah,
she was born
wow.
good. Oh, must run in the family.
Exactly.
Okay. What is it? Why do guys ask? Like,
I don't know. I think guys just have this thing with body counts. I don't know if you find it hot or if you find it, you're like, oh, steer clear if it's over a certain amount.
So are we talking about...
Would you care if, you know, what's your preference
sure
on dating a girl with different body counts?
Sure. So I'm quite liberal.
Yep.
In a sense that... But I do have a rule, a standard, and it has to be less than half mine.
Less than half of yours. Ooh, how high is yours? Can I ask
That's
your body
question.
count?
Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. I'm still a virgin.
Now.
I don't know. But it'd have to be less than half mine because that's my standard. Yeah. Yeah. Which, if anyone knows me, I think, I don't know, maybe it's liberal, maybe it's not. I don't know. I think, the same thing about how much guys care about like a woman's body count is the same about how a girl cares about like how much he makes or his profession. Yeah. Because for a lot of women, right, so women look for a man's future. Yep. But men look at a woman's past.
Yeah. See, that's so toxic, isn't it?
Is it though?
I feel like it is.
Why?
I don't know. Judging people on your past, you should be in the present, really, though.
Judging people on your past matters. There's nothing toxic about that. That's called being smart, man. If you were a PDF file in your past and I have kids, why wouldn't I look at your past and say, I probably shouldn't bring this person around my kids. I probably shouldn't invite this person to the kid's birthday party because they have a history of being a PDF file and messing with kids. But based off of your view, that don't matter. The past don't matter. So you can just invite the PDF file to the slumber party with nothing but kids and tell them to watch the kids. Based off of your view, if somebody who had a history for killing people, you would just trust them around you and your family. So because you don't want to judge nobody past. Anybody who think like that, that's going to lead you down a destructive path and you probably going to get fucked up along the line by somebody that you should have judged they past on.
Well, why would you judge someone on their future though?
Yeah, because you're looking after your partner, whereas the past has nothing to do with your future. You want to find you're looking at a future with someone. That's literally the point of dating, is it not? Sure,
but someone's history is a representation on who they've come to, who they are today. So I'd say, I think for a lot of women, because they look for that security here's the thing, men and women look for security in each other, but in different ways. Yeah. Women look for security as in, can this man be a stable foundation for me?
Yeah.
Right? So she's looking at what's his ability to provide security.
Yeah.
Men look for security in terms of loyalty and sexual fidelity.
So we're sexual with men.
Well,
that was the other thing. Men think with their dicks.
Well, here's the thing, because we don't look for you to provide or protect.
Yeah.
So what else are we gonna
mate?
What else are we gonna look to you for? If we look to you for provide and protect, we probably care less about the sexual thing. But we have to bring that to the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, so it's like, as a guy, for a lot of guys, they're thinking, well, if I'm bringing the provision, the protection to provide covering for you, the least you could do is have a sexual partner I'm happy about. That's the least you could bring to the table. Because I'm not looking for you to die for me. I'm not looking for you to...
Yeah, the least you could do is be loyal. Don't be out here running the streets, giving your body to other men. Of course we care about that, especially given the fact that, like he said, and like she said, y'all want men to provide. And a real man don't have a problem with providing. But we do have an issue if you think that we're going to provide for you and you're going to run the streets and open your legs to another man. You got us all the way fucked up. If that's the case, you can kick rocks. You're going to hit that door quick and go let it hit you when you're going out. And whatever dude that you was trying to deal with outside of me and I'm taking care of you, go tell him to let you live in his home or help you with life or help you with your whatever you going through that I'm assisting. Go over there and do that there, because that's not finna happen here. I'm not finna take care of you, love you, support you financially, emotionally, everything. You put me through stress. I'm dealing with anything that you got in life. I'm taking on that burden and think you finna go to the next man and give them your body and then come back over here and shit gonna be sweet. So yeah, that's all we ask for: loyalty and respect. Keep your legs closed to the outside world and respect us. It's simple.
Protect me or to pay for my life. If he is, then that's a different story. If you're taking that position as a woman, right?
Yeah.
And that tends to happen, I guess, if she's like significantly older than him.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's kind of like, because here's men's biggest fear. Men's biggest fear is to invest in a woman, raise children, and then find out they're not his.
If you're loving this episode and these kinds of conversations, then I want to give you something. We recently launched the Kits Angels community. This is a sisterhood for women who are tired of what the dating scene has given them and are ready to take their love life.
It happens more often than mainstream actually purports. Like, for example, in the test that they did, in the paternity test that they do, this is in the States and a lot of time the UK reflects.
Yeah.
But in the paternity test that they actually did, 1/3 of them came back negative. A third. That means a third of the test that they actually did, God. The men were raising children that they weren't there. How women feel about
33% of births that they tested was not the original man's baby. But y'all out here be claiming that the men is the dogs. Y'all out here claiming the men is the dogs, but the statistics show that's fucking horrible. It should be way lower than that. Maybe 5%, 10% or less. But 33, 1 out of every 3 that they tested, the child wasn't the man's, that the woman was with. That's insane. That's man. I'm at a loss for words. I didn't know it was that high. Honestly, I really didn't. And that's why I feel like it should be mandatory. That should damn near be illegal, because you got men that take care of these kids for 18 years, right? That's emotional manipulation. That's financial manipulation. And the courts don't give a fuck about it. They don't give a damn. As long as they get their money, whether it be through child support or whatever. But that's why they don't want to make it mandatory, because it's going to break up homes. But really, that's not what's breaking up homes. It's these hoes. It's these scarlets. It's these ladies of the night that walk around acting like, they so loyal and they love their man so much. But 1/3, 33%, y'all got to do better. That's crazy. That's wild. And that means you letting the other man hit it raw too. So now you being unsafe and you unloyal. Man.
Being raped, that's how men feel about raising a child that's not theirs.
Okay.
And there is a correlation, and this is for men and for women. There is a correlation between a person's casual nature to sex and their likelihood of infidelity happening. There's a correlation between that. That's for men and for women. But the difference is, I think women care less about sexual loyalty than men do. Not saying that women don't care.
Yeah.
But for men, it's a lot more important to them.
Yeah.
And that's why they care. Because it's about, okay, if she has think it this way, if a girl has a very strict relationship to who she shares her body with, like if a girl goes, I only share my body with someone that I love, it gives her more confidence. Well, as long as she loves me, I know she ain't stepping out.
Yeah.
But if she's out here doing the most, and it could be just whoever she finds attractive on the day, it doesn't give him a lot of confidence. Yeah, it's like, horrible. Okay, well, it doesn't give a lot of confidence that to guarantee that the children are mine.
Yeah.
That's why guys care.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Okay, that's.
I don't think so, but not that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I think, and that's a really big reason why, for guys, they're very unforgiving with infidelity.
Yeah.
Women forgive a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think because here's the thing, like, as a woman, if you're with a guy and you're having a kid with him, you might have had sex with another girl, but you know the kid's yours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
You know the kid's yours.
We got more power at the end of the day.
Like literally, when it comes to reproductive, you have more power. So like, cool. He didn't stand by his word. What he did was wrong, but at least I know the child's mine.
But and I feel like guys can fuck without a lot of emotion too, whereas women fuck with a lot of emotion a lot of the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
But not all the time.
Yeah.
Which is even more of a reason why. Because the thing is,
that's why I hit harder.
A guy can love you, but still sleep with her.
Yeah.
Means nothing.
Yeah.
He still loves you, still wants to be with you.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Yep. Generally speaking, a guy can. Most men that cheat, I'm going to just keep it a buck. Most men that do cheat, and not every man cheats, by the way, but the men that do cheat, a lot of the time, it's genuinely just them getting their rocks off. They don't give a damn about the woman. They don't like her. They don't care about her. They still love their wife. They still love their family. They still going to provide for their wife. They still going to provide for their family. They're not thinking about, hey, I'm cheating, so I want to leave. Because that's not the process of them. They're not emotionally attached to it. They just trying to have some fun on the side, maybe de-stress. But their heart is at home. You know, their heart always going to be home. So it's a difference versus with most women. Once they get to that point, they genuinely emotionally tied to the man that they're having sex with, which is why usually they will leave and break up the relationship, break up the home, break up the marriage. You know, it's different. You know, most men don't have emotions when it comes to cheating. Most women do have emotions when it comes to cheating. Not all, but most.
If a girl sleeps with another guy, emotionally, she's checked out.
Yeah.
She's checked out.
Exactly.
For her to get to a point.
Yeah, because if we love them enough, that's never even crosses our mind. Never even crosses our mind.
Not even just on the physical level, but even on the emotional level for the commitment for the relationship, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So have you ever felt any kind of sexual territorial with your man and your boyfriend?
I think there always comes jealousy and, you know, issues in this in this work that we do.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely felt jealous before. I think it's all about setting boundaries though. You need to set the right boundaries, and if you don't follow the boundaries, that's when it also becomes bad.
Yep.
I think obviously, when you see your partner having sex with someone who's like an obvious 10 out of 10 as well, that's when it just gets a bit like, oh, because I know she's hotter than me. So like that's the hardest thing to deal with, I think. Yeah. That's happened a couple of times.
Damn.
Do you feel like you need more reassurance from him?
Yeah, definitely. But as much as he can give it, we don't take it, do we? Like You can give reassurance, but at the end of the day, we're in the back of our minds overthinking everything.
Yeah, sure.
So it definitely happens in this industry as well.
Yeah. Has that happened the other way around, where he's felt like, oh, this guy's hotter than me, he's got a bigger dick than me?
I want to say so, but my partner says he never gets jealous, which I think is the biggest lie ever, and that he should just be honest with yourself. Everyone gets jealous.
I'm with him. I don't get jealous either.
Not everyone. I think in a typical male-female relationship, yes, you have jealousy to some extent for most relationships. But you do have some people in this world, male and female, that really don't get jealous. Nothing moves them. Like, they just look at shit for what it is. Like, hey, it is what it is. If you do what you do, I'm going to handle you accordingly, and we're going to leave it at that. That's how they move, and that's how they operate. I think that's the best way to be. So, you know, I commend anybody who is stoic like that. Like, cause you're in control of your own mind. You can't make, nobody can move you in any way from their actions. You know what I'm saying? People like that, that's the best mindset to have. And some people work on it to have that mindset. Some people just born like that, where they just cool. Like, it don't really fuck with them. Like, it is what it is. You did what you did. There's more humans in this world. I can't control the next person. Let's move on.
Yeah, but then the way he acts makes it seem like he's jealous. So it's like, he can't, if he's not like acting out and stuff, that's fine. But if you're acting out and saying, no, I'm not jealous, it's just my preference.
What does he say is his preference?
No, just that. It's like, we'll have a talk about, me not, like, him not wanting me to work with someone in particular, maybe, more attractive man, or someone with a big dick or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not jealous, it's just a preference. Like, he pulls that.
What's the preference? He just doesn't want you to work with someone?
Just preference that I don't want you to do that.
Oh.
With that person, that person.
Stay away from Jason Love.
Why though? Yeah, exactly.
All right, I don't know who she is, but the way she talking, is she like a porn star or something? This just like, I don't know. I can't see who she is. That's like a lot of casual talk about just her dude not wanting her to deal with a dude if he got a bitch long or something. Like, is she a porn star? Y'all update me in the comments if y'all know who this is, 'cause I don't know who she is.
Well, that's it. Why? I need you to give me a reason.
Because he is Black Superman. That's why. What do you mean?
I know, I'm ready for him. Come over to Australia, Jason Love.
Do you think your man would let him work with him or no?
Oh, okay. So she is a porn star. She got to be at this point. All right. She answered my question, y'all.
I don't know. I was able to work with Jack Slayer, but with a lot of resistance.
I don't even know who that is, but Jack Slayer? Jesus.
Slayer. He is a big creator from America. So similar vibe, but no tattoos as Jason Love.
Wow.
But a lot of resistance there. We do have a lot of arguments with the male creators I do work with.
Right. You don't have to share anything you don't want to, but what's the main thing that keeps coming up as to why there's conflict with a male creator you'd want to work with?
I don't even know sometimes, honestly. We've gone through it a lot, but sometimes I think it's more of like a internal passive aggressive, like, it's not a certain issue. As I said, it might be a certain issue of the jealousy, but like, you never admit to it.
Shall I tell you what I think it is?
Go on.
And this is something that is like hardwired in men.
It's not wanting to share me at the end of the day.
When we love you and we're taking you seriously, we become very sexually territorial.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but that's his fault for dating a porn star. You can't even defend that. Now that I know she's a porn star, I can't even defend, bro. That's your fault. That's your dumb ass fault. I would never, like, how can you look at a woman that fucks other men for a living on camera for the world to see? You lay your head down at night and you dream about her getting ran through. Then you wake up and it's a reality. Like, that's her profession. Like, I gotta go to work, honey. And you know she finna go suck off some Jones. Like, that's crazy. And then you say in your mind, this is who I want to be with. That's on you, brother. I can't help you out with that.
If he didn't care, do whatever the fuck you want.
But that's a hard thing. He came into this relationship knowing he's dating a porn star.
I agree.
He's a porn star. I'm a porn star. We have sex with other people. Obviously, at the start of our relationship, we did.
So he a porn star too. All right. A lot of this shit's starting to make. At this point, y'all might as well just be single and fuck. Why are y'all together? Y'all both porn stars. Y'all both fucking other people. He feels some type of way. You feel some type of way about the girls he hit that you say is 10 out of 10s. Y'all might as well just be friends with benefits at this point, because that's all y'all is.
I did cut back on male collabs, so I didn't do male collabs for the first several months of our relationship, but I did let him work with other women. And then we worked with women together.
Right.
Which was a little bit one-sided, but we come to the agreement that I didn't really need to work with guys as much as he needed to work with girls to make money.
That's convenient.
Because, yeah.
It's true though.
Babe, I need to sleep with her. I need to.
I mean, if he's a heterosexual male porn star, he literally needs to do that to make money. He ain't doing gay porn. So he need to deal with other women. I mean, they could do their stuff together on some OnlyFans tip, but if his profession is that, like her profession is that, women can still make money for real without dealing with a whole bunch of male partners, whether they got one male partner or even if they just do solo content. It's not the same case for male creators in that space, male porn stars. He has to deal with, I mean, come on now.
Right, you know it's hard for men in this industry. I need these 3 10s. I have to put myself. It has to be.
Yeah. Done. Yep.
I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it.
It's work, babe.
It's just work. Why are you smiling through your eyes, bro? Why are you smiling through your eyes?
That's just the fun part about this industry. Again,
Acting.
the shit you have to deal with and go through, and you do it because you love the other person though, so you know, you let them work as much as you can, and then eventually, you know.
Do you think you'd ever get to a point where you would both just close off and maybe just focus on making like couple stuff?
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. I think I would benefit from that. I don't know if he would benefit from that. The only way you could get that to work is if we really focused on my account.
Sure.
He could put all his energy into my account.
Right.
And we could, switch off, just work with each other.
Yeah.
More like, you know, a lot of the hot wives, or not the hot wives, but a lot of OnlyFans girls have a partner behind the scenes.
Yes.
And they just film with them.
As I stated,
and they don't work with other males. But then his page would not kick off if it was just me on his page.
Exactly what I just said.
People are watching his page to watch hundreds of girls.
Yeah, they're watching his for variety. Yeah, but they're watching you for
so it's definitely
literally what I just stated. So she has the common sense to know why he said what he said. It wasn't just because he like, oh, I'm just trying to hit. Like, no, I need to. Man, they're not subscribing for me. They're subscribing to see the women. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
But he's the same. He wants to make so much money now that he can set up a passive income. We're making a lot of movies now, so we don't have to be in a couple of years from now. Yeah, cut back on the working with other people, just focus on the making money online. And
have you ever felt for you that, obviously I get it's work and you obviously, you know, this is what you do, but have you ever felt where you've just not wanted to sleep with anyone else since being in the relationship? You ever felt that?
Nah.
Not really.
See?
Like, I think, I don't know how to come at that question.
You can say no. You can be like, nah, I still want to, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah. I
still enjoy it. Even
still want to fuck. Still enjoy it. I think it just gives you some variety, and it lets off, you know, the steam that builds up in you sometimes. Yeah.
Do you think if you, let's say you guys got to a point, let's say you've made the money that you want, you've got a decent passive income, so you can step away from industry, do you think you guys would be exclusive, or would you remain open?
I'm not open. I'm not a poly. I'm not any of that.
Okay.
But I'm open to sexual experiences.
What is that?
AKA no.
So if we find a random girl hot one night at a club or out, or someone would fuck her, but like it'd just be.
Yeah, I got the feeling it's men too. I don't think she gonna admit it or say it, but just how she hesitated on that last question, it's men too. But this is about the end of the interview anyway. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below if y'all want to check them out. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Another episode, Raw Reality Mindset. Y'all be safe. Have a great day. We out. Gang.
Yeah, you the real, but it's like you can't take the real of me. Don't bring them bad vibes, don't need you killing my energy. Can't fuck with you if you a fuck nigga, ain't feeling me. She try to ride a nigga way to the filigree. Can't trust her soul, no, I can't fuck with none of my